In this video, we'll be talking about home water heaters in Kane and DuPage County. From tankless first standard, how you can save money, how they work, different brands, warranty, life expectancy, maintenance, and more. Hi, I'm Brian Hara, owner of J&R Hara, a heating, cooling, and plumbing company serving the DuPage and Kane counties for over 40 years. Today we're going to look at a tankless or a tank type and a tankless water heater. This is your standard tank type water heater that's seen in the majority of the residential homes that we have in our area. This is a natural draft that goes up a chimney. It's got a standard natural gas valve. It's got your TMP valve, which is your temperature and pressure valve, and it's a 40-gallon size. This is installed in an overwhelming majority of the homes. Now, there is also a tank type water heater that vents out in a vent that goes out the side of your house in PVC. It'll look the exact same, but it'll have a venter motor on the top of that. That will be used in situations when a natural draft chimney is not around, or sometimes if you change your furnace out and you put a smaller furnace in and you don't use the chimney anymore, you'll actually have to change the water heater at the same time so you can vent it out the side of the house. So the next thing as we move on to is we look at the tankless type water heater. When you look at a tankless, this is a lot smaller, can fit into a closet or somewhere tighter. It actually has two flues in PVC. This one would vent outside and it would pull 100% of the combustion air from the outside. By doing that, you can actually put this in a nice tight closet and you don't have to have a louvered door. If you tried to put this in the closet, you would actually have to make sure there's 100% combustion air coming from somewhere for this to work. Now, some pros and cons to a tank type and a tankless type. One pro on a tank type is if you want to use many different faucets at the same time, you can do that with this heater. This heater has no flow restriction and it can run as many faucets as it can until it drains out of the 40 gallons of hot water. If you have somebody that likes to shower a long time, or you have a faucet that you run for a long time, you could actually drain this out of hot water, and it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to fully recover. So a pro for a tankless water heater is that it actually will give you 100% continuous hot water out of this heater, but it will only flow at so many gallons a minute, usually 1 to 2 fixtures at the same time. Some homes that have a large family or a lot of high flow rate fixtures such as whirlpool valves or shower valves with rain heads, this will actually not work because it would slow your flow down and it would trickle out of your faucet. Now, also with the tankless is there's some misconception that it gives me instant hot water. It does give instant hot water, but it only gives instant hot water here, not at the point of use at your faucet. Some people think that it gives you hot water instantly at your faucet or your sink or wherever you may be at. That, in this system, the tank and the tankless actually work the same way, and it will take the same amount of time to get hot water out of the hot side of each of these to your fixture unless you have some type of recirc system. A recirculation system is usually installed in a new construction home, or there are some aftermarket brands that you can add on to any system. Some of the things that the government has stepped in and done in the years past is they have had all manufacturers thicken their insulation on tank type water heaters to make them more efficient, make the gas valves safe. They actually have flammable vapor sensors on the bottom, so if it senses a flammable vapor such as natural gas or fuel or gasoline, it actually will not light, so it will cause this to be more safe for your home. One thing that we do here to help extend the life of your tankless water heaters is we install expansion tanks. Now, expansion tanks are not required in homes that do not have a check valve installed in their system. However, we take the extra step to install an expansion tank. What this does is it allows the pressure to release from the vessel as the heat starts to expand to help put less stress on this system. If your system gets too much pressure or too hot a temperature, you actually have a safety device called a temperature and pressure relief, which would blow off water to make sure that this system never becomes like a bomb and blow up. So a lot of companies actually will take this system and put in this as an extra. We include it in all of our installations to make sure that your heater lasts as long as possible. By putting an expansion tank and flushing your heater once a year, you should actually add life expectancy to your heater. A normal life expectancy of a tank type water heater is about 10 to 12 years. We're noticing by adding the expansion tank, flushing your heater once a year, we're getting about 12 to 15 years out of that. You take a tankless type heater, and they'll actually probably give you a little bit longer warranty of about 10 years a lot of times, the heat exchangers. However, if you don't have soft water, they will actually void your water heater warranty a lot. Soft water is defined anything under 3.5 grains per gallon. A lot of municipalities and a lot of towns actually have pre-softened water, but it actually is over usually 7 to 10 grains per gallon. You need to make sure you have that water tested before you go and install a tankless in any home. You want to make sure you get the warranty, and you want to make sure they last for years to come for you. Warranties on these type of heaters, tank type water heaters, are usually come with a 6-year manufacturer warranty. It means 6-year parts, 6-year tank. There is a way to buy an extended warranty. If you do, it's usually a few $100s. You buy a different sticker, but it's the same exact tank, and all you do is get an extended warranty. We actually don't recommend buying those extended warranties because by adding an expansion tank up front and draining your heater every year, you'll actually get a longer life out of it anyways. If you want to learn more about heating, cooling, or plumbing and ways to save money around your house, please see our help videos on our website. Have any questions or looking for our services? Feel free to give us a call. We'd be more than happy to help.